Sherlock realized that the girl in front of him who seemed to be in a coma might be faking, and she was very likely a murderer. Just last night, a man was found brutally murdered in his home, and a neighbor happened to see her face when the killer was fleeing. Based on the neighbor's description, the suspect was quickly found, but she had already been lying in a hospital bed unconscious for 3 full days. Sherlock strongly suspected the girl was faking it because he smelled women's perfume on her, the exact same scent that lingered at the crime scene. Watson immediately conducted an experiment and found that when the girl's arm was lifted, it dropped back onto her face, which was a completely normal reaction of someone unconscious. The doctor also confirmed that Lisa's coma was definitely real. Just as the trail went cold, Sherlock received a message that suddenly enlightened him. It turned out Lisa had a twin sister named Mary. He guessed the two sisters must look identical, which made the neighbor mistake the identity, but when he saw Mary he immediately dismissed the idea, because although they were twins, their appearances were completely different.
We're fraternal twins, not identical.
Just when Sherlock had no more leads, the inspector called, saying another murder had occurred in an apartment. The victim was also killed at home, and the same type of bullet as the previous case was used. Sherlock immediately concluded that the two cases had the same killer. From the victim's perspective before death, the killer had been sitting on the sofa when pulling the trigger. Just like in the first case, there was a trace of women's perfume left on the sofa, and there was another major discovery. Sherlock vaguely felt that the two victims looked somewhat alike, as if they shared some kind of blood relation. Sure enough, DNA testing confirmed they were half-siblings sharing the same father, but strangely enough, from talking to their friends it was learned that the siblings didn't even know each other, and had never known who their biological father was. Watson suspected that their father might be the killer, but this father had died of illness a few months ago. He was a well-known businessman in the area, and he had left behind a fortune worth hundreds of millions. Sherlock believed the motive for the murders could be related to this inheritance. Then a message came from the police station. It turned out that the twin sisters' father was this very billionaire. Coincidentally, before his death on his sick, he told Lisa and Mary everything about his two illegitimate children, and after that, Mary had secretly arranged an investigation into the whereabouts of the two. This action made Mary the prime suspect in the murders. Sherlock even voiced his deduction directly to Mary, loudly demanding why she would frame her own sister. Mary could no longer bear such slander.
I would never hurt my sister.